Hey Nesters, it's me Marie coming to you with another view from the crow's nest. This week topic is about homosexual relationship. All right? All right, so let's examine what is a homosexual relationship. First of all, I want you to focus on the prefix in the word, which is hobo. Then vision the typical person who is always regarded as a hobo, right? Usually, this person, whether it be a man or woman, is usually a homeless person walking around with all of his or her belongings that they own in this world. Also, the next thing is this person sleeps wherever they can lodge for the night. So in their travels up and down, anywhere night catch them, and they so them lay them head for the night, right? Well, you know what? The thing has evolved. And now in this 21st century, the person who is regarded as a homosexual is, the context remain the same, but this person is a person who is always on the lookout for the next abiding port. Them will look somebody else for going on and a couch for crash on. All right? So that's the new definition of what a hobo is. Only thing is that, we've added the suffix onto it, sexual. So because, some kind of activity will be involved. So now we're calling this person a homosexual instead of just calling them a plain hobo, right? So 21st, like 18th, 17th century, whatever, when them people they used to up on train and up and down, they were just plain hobos. But now in the 21st century, we are call them, the thing upgraded, they are now regarded as homosexual, right? Because the only thing that they want to do is just date people, and the dating is only the only reason why they're doing this. The only interest they have in having a relationship is because of them wanting a place for stay. So now you know what? Examine your life and examine the life. Asking yourself and ask, and we're going to do a few check off things and find out if you're dating a homosexual, right? So on the way to finding out if you're in a homosexual relationship, there are a few pointers that you could spot to find out is that if you have encountered a homosexual who is only circling around like a shark in a jars, waiting to latch on to you for free room on board. So I'm gonna ask you again. You think you're dating a homosexual? Follow back on me. And remember, I'm not talking about the typical unshaven person if it's a man who, him clothes might look raggedy and it looks so clean. And if this person is female, our clothes might not look up to par. Maybe our hygiene might not too up there still, and you can't use that and judge and say this person is a homosexual. This person might just have fallen on hard times, and that's why them not look so spiffy. They might just look like them just crawl out from under a bridge or just wake up out of a cardboard box. But like I say, this doesn't necessarily mean that this person is a homosexual. So let's move on and try to see if we can spot a born homosexual. If you hear them open now, remember the new age 21st century homosexual is a person who is only dating you with just one reason in their mind. And the sole reason is that they're looking for a place to stay, a place for crash. You understand me? They're not really interested in anything, and having a romantic relationship with you. Like I say, remember, them just look someone for catch, them just look someone for stay, right? Usually these people are like serial daters. Them not in a long-term relationships, right? All them do is that them go from one relationship to another. Them bounce like a ball, from one relationship to the other. Bounce over here, so bounce over there, so. Anyway, the wind carry them, and they so them go, and night catch them, or if them, them can weasel them way in your place, them stay, right? Usually, them people have all of them clothes in a one bag where them a carry around, right? And and I want to tell you, so sometimes the clothes are not even so clean. The clothes them just want to say hello to soap and water, right? And like I tell you, so because they are not looking for a long-term relationship, as soon as they meet somebody, immediately them ready for moving. You know what I'm saying? And settle in your space. And another thing, them never in a no long-term relationship. So if it not work out and nothing for them just pick up and pack up and move. Like when Jesus did tell the man say, take the sick man say, take up your bed and walk. That them do. Take up them, pack them bag and them walk. Them bounce. You understand me? So because what happened, the last place where them did they welcome did probably wear out of the mat and them time expire at the previous place where them they used to catch. So them have to move on to find new digs. Now, when them now these are some traits of these homosexuals, right? When they're moving, them are very little for offer financially. So you know what I go on now? Your fridge and your light bill, I go surely feel it. And your nice couch. You understand me? In your living room. Suddenly that will become a bedroom. But kind of know what? Your TV I go start run 24/7. Right? You know, see. And I want to tell you, sometimes them not even so badly off, Sometimes them have them little money where them have, But you know what? Them stash it. You understand me? Because most of the time, them are cheapskates. You understand me? And them no want shoulder no responsibility. So like me say, them rather bounce from house to house and couch to couch. Remember now, what we say, the typical homosexual is not looking for a place for stay permanently. You understand me? And don't judge them because if you see somebody, remember, what we talk about up at the top this. So now because if you see somebody and them not really smell like a rose, that don't necessarily mean that that person is homosexual. Like people like Granny would have say, you have to see me see me is one and live with me is another. So this new age 21st century homosexual, there is some boxes that you can check off if you look for fine. You understand me? But if you look for find out if this person is a homosexual or this person will meet you is somebody that could be a companion. You understand me? Or this person are gonna end up being the worst mistake you ever make and a nightmare in your life. You understand me? And make you all wonder say, how would the way he'll help me so? Or what is me get myself in a Papa Jesus? Jesus Christ, how may I get out of this now? You understand me? There is nothing good that can come out of a homosexual relationship because first thing it's gonna be toxic. It's gonna drain you financially, emotionally, and every kind of alley that you can think about. So it's gonna take a toll upon your psyche, make you feel as if you want to run go at the nearest madhouse, because you don't know how what is come land upon you. You understand me? You say homosexual, all them do, them take and them take and them take. Them not have no morals, no morality, no moral compass, no conscience. You understand me? If it did it, them are gonna take it. You understand me? Because them not feel like what them gonna do is wrong, right? And I'm gonna address women right here, right? Sometimes many women, we can't maintain that kind of emotional distance, that kind of social distance. Sometimes, we just look for companionship and all of that. And this thing now that turned out to be so toxic, this relationship that you think that you could have gotten and nurture, it has turned out to be so toxic. But you know what? I don't know. There's something in us as women that we're always, we're nurturers. And what is the thing so we can change people, So yeah, things, I wonder, maybe we can change this transient person into someone who will settle down, right? So you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna try, right? You're gonna try and you're gonna see if you can break this person out of this, the nasty ways where them have the dirty ways where them a walk all about and and a catch and stuff. Because eventually you're gonna find out say that them are gonna do. Because anything anybody have, it must come out. If it not come out in the wash, it will come out in the rinsing, right? So, if so ladies, you got to be careful and don't make because of the fear of insecurity, you settle for anything. No, you can't settle for anything. Never you do that. You understand me? If you settle for anything, you're gonna fall for less than something. You understand me? So you want no. Here are some maybe telltale signs that you might buck upon in our homosexual relationship. and even enable one in your own house, right? Some telltale signs are: number one, the relationship didn't move so quick like lightning. You not even know how what hit you, right? And remember, if you meet someone with a man or woman and this person is serious about being in a relationship, them not gonna feel the need so them have to rush anything. You understand me? Sometimes something might happen that somebody might want to come into your space still. So you really can take that and judge and say that this person is a homosexual, because sometimes things just happen. This person might be in between, or might fall out on some hard times, and they might say, you talk it over and say, you know what, maybe I can come, come juke jam with you for a little bit. You say, all right then, but you still have to be on your P's and Q's, be on your guard. You understand me? You have to take your time still and try to see if you can get to know this person. And another thing too, if this person tell you that they're coming out of a previous relationship and that relationship was not so good, usually that person don't want to jump into another relationship just like that, for pursue, for just get with somebody just like that. No, them are, because hurt don't go away just like that. They're gonna wanna, take them time, tiptoe through the raindrops, tip it, like a baby steps thing before them think about even going into another relationship. So they might say, you know what, we could try friendship first and see if that leads to something, then. But then again, it depends on the type of relationship that you might want. You might be the type of person that, nothing, all right. No, I'm gonna take that back, but not gonna say nothing. You might just be like, you might want to have a sexual relationship because at different time, no, you might want to have a sexual relationship where you say, you know what, no strings are attached, So when you just want to do a thing and see where it leads, where it leads to, right? Remember, no, moving in is a big step, and you have that conversation. You more than likely to have that conversation. If you come to the point, you say, all right, you can come jam. Like I say, we're gonna jam. Because we don't know if this is gonna last, but we're gonna see where it will lead us, right? And if a partnership it turn out into, you never know. Might even this might even be your future husband or your future wife. So, this person that just drift into your space, you have to still have your eyes open, because because you don't know who or what this person is. And remember, this conversation is gender neutral. I'm not specifically talking about men or women. I'm talking about all sexes, right? So, like I say, right, this person drift into your space, you have to be very careful and see where it's gonna go, right? If a somebody where just come in your space because they not have nowhere else to stay, red flag, 911, that put on your alarm bells, have your alarm bells up there, because you don't know what is going on, right? Another thing with somebody that is a homosexual, them always in between something. Always in some always just me did do that, and me just move on to this now. Every facet of them life is a in between, right? Them in between job, them in between house, somewhere to live, and like me say, them just broke up from a previous relationship. So it's like Mr. Miss in between, right? Even them employment situation more time, it kind of sketchy, them in between job, them last known address, it's sketchy, you can't get no full address, like say them live at 3 Birdsucker Avenue, or whatever, no, them not really have them have a no fixed place of board. You understand me? And another thing, if them tell you, say, I want friend them did a catch read and whatever, red flag again, 911, have your eyes open, take off the blinkers. That could be, the makings of a homosexual, right? And them, and when you check it out and you gotta ask and say, then who you did there with? Who you used to be with? What was your previous relationship like, right? For them things like them just always have a habit of being single. Them never in a no kind of long-term relationship. You understand me? To me, red flag again. another 911. You understand me? Put on, take off the blinkers, have your eye open. Be concerned, very concerned, right? Another thing now, this person come in your space and suddenly you have to change your lifestyle to accommodate them, right? And while some of them think that you have to start buy this whole heap of extra food in your house, but in your house, because that person and them like farmer cat. They would have bankrupt the biggest food chain. You understand me? It's like them belly down on bottom. You understand me? You know, because you want to say, then I make them so hungry. But anyway, have food, right? But and otherwise, you're not. Still watch and see certain like habits. You understand? Because them say a habit is a habit, and anywhere you go, you have it, right? You know, I'm gonna tell you something. You see, sometimes you know you have to listen to your friend them. Not all the time. When I said friends, me not talk about no coven, right? Me not talk about the first responders who come for out now, five alarm blaze, right? Sometimes you know you can listen to your friend them because sometimes friend nobody in this world, somebody always know them and always know a little bit about them past. You understand me? Nobody in this world are isolated like that. And sometimes friends know exactly what is going on. Because sometimes because you are so close to the situation, sometimes you don't even realize what is going on. And the next thing you know, you end up in a situation ship because you have blinders on, right? Sometimes you know something, you know, our friends and families are often sometimes the first to see what we cannot see or even refuse to see, right? So something, when, so you might be dealing with a homosexual and, and they might see it and they might be telling you, you know what, go easy, take it easy, because, you don't need to rush nothing. You understand? But because I say maybe you might get infatuated with this person and and you just think some while a person are like maybe the man of your dreams or the girl of your dreams, you're probably thinking that, let me just want to mash up to I don't know want to Shakira, everybody people meet. She always have something to say. You understand me? Him too tall, him too fat, him too slim, him ear no curly enough, him head too nappy, our ear too nappy, she not brown in. You know them way you have some people like that. And let me tell you, nobody believes that woman alone. I talk to the man them now, and I believe a woman alone when it come on to putting down people. May I tell you, them have some money say, them must down woman. Trust me. When everybody, sometimes all a little man might say a woman and like the woman. And when them ready and when them start bring on the woman and tell the man what the woman do, our sex life, or this or that, and whatever. Some men are just like that, just chat too much. You understand me? But anyway, back to the point at and we're talking about homosexual. If somebody too free spirited, red flag 99911. You understand me? And this nomad, you understand me? I say nomad. Nomad is somebody way no live no way. Or can only nomad alone one day in a desert. You understand me? That is code blue for homeless. That is code blue for homeless, and that is a red flag and a 911. So if, like I say, a few talking points to take away before I come to the end of this video, listen to your friends and the ones that are giving you constructive criticism, right? If they are telling you that they think something is wrong, listen to them and maybe you need to step back a little bit and look. It might do you a lot of good if you start examining what is going on around you a little bit closer, and then you might find out that maybe after all, this person is a homosexual and you are in nothing but a homosexual relationship. So, what, Nesters, this is my view this week from the crow's nest, and I hope you share, share, and subscribe to my videos. Thank you. Until next time. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching.